Hello, welcome to week 4, CRACKD Racing Season 4 from Snetterton. Qualifying's about to start. It's about to roll over any second now. Before it does, let's just quickly run through where we are in the season. Here we go. We can see Jamie Nuttall's still up on top there, with Smoggy in second and Rory in third for the pros. For the AMs, Chandler's still leading the field there. Ghost Pepper, hello, currently in second for the AMs, and Serge Ryan in third. Team-wise, Kygo and Scudder up top there for Arrow Racing. Jamie and Lance in the Porky Punters. Here we go. As you heard, qualifying's just about to start. We'll switch over in just a second. And in third for the teams, we have Smoggy and Herf for Audi Sport Team Sport. Audi Sport Team. Right. Let's go get ready, shall we? I hope we're all well. And we've had a nice weekend. Or started a nice weekend. Let's get into the action. Hold on. Here we go, right. Who's that? Give me a second to catch up. So we got cars straight out as before. The red badged AM drivers go first. They get 15 minutes to set their time. Then the white badged pro drivers will be released. Looking like a bit of a quiet day at Snetterton today. We've only got 15 on in at the moment. Johnny Woo is going to be the first to cross the line, so let's have a look what he can reach his lap, see how he goes. You have to look up where Snetterton was. Can you tell me? England. There we go. So Johnny Woo will be our first driver to set the time. Oh no, that's who's off in the background? That's Daniel Dane. Going straight on. Okay. For the earlier practice session, no surprises, Jamie Nuttall was the quickest. Let's see if someone can snatch that away from him today. So Johnny Woo the first to go out. See what benchmark he can lay down. Let's see. It's a nice bet. Okay, who else have we got out? Matt Scutts to start the lap as well. Johnny Woo's going to finish his first. Behind him is Jalen Jenkins, J-Fresh, so we'll swap to him as Johnny Woo approaches the line. We're coming up towards the end. I wonder if this is... learning the track myself here. He's got sharp left of the Murrays. Stop finish straight here, and the benchmark for everyone else today is going to be 1:48.8. Dylan Jenkins about to cross the line. He sets a 1:48.6. 2/10 quicker. Tom Siegel is next across the line. 1:50.1. Scott Town, BMW driver there, sets... Oh, he's invalidated his lap, so who's next? Kygo. Chandler is next across the line. Oh, and that's invalidated his lap, so he won't be setting a time this go around. Who's next? Matt Scott is about to cross the line. Kygo's teammate. And he goes into fourth with 1:51.8. Okay, so Daniel Dane is out. I believe this might be his out lap. Johnny Woo is improving by quite a lot out there, but so is Tom Siegel. There's going to be some competition at the front of this class. We're going to keep an eye here on Johnny Woo again as he comes through Coram and into Murray's. He's still 7/10 up, which will easily put him in the lead if he manages to make this another valid lap. 1:48.8 at present. He takes 8/10 off of that with a 1:48.0. Tom Siegel is improving greatly as well. This should pull him into... he will probably stay where he is in fourth. But he improves by 8/10. Matt Scott is on a fast one as well. Scott Towns managed to squeeze himself up there into fourth with 1:49.1. He is improving greatly as well. He is about to cross the line. Ends up being a 50.6. Daniel Dane is improving. Across the line in about 30 seconds. It's a long old lap compared to some of the others we've been on. It's not Spark levels, but you know, it's not a super short one. And Daniel Dane here is half 6/10 up, 7/10 up. He's going much faster. This could bring him quite close to first. He should be a second though. And it does, push him up to second with a 1:48.3. The top three within a second. Tom Siegel here is on a roll as well, going half a second quicker. That should bring him into that top three group. There he goes, fourth, so he's still within that 1 second, all in the 48s, 48.8. Pulls over. In the meantime, who else is out there and improving? Matt Scott is out. He's currently on a 50.6. This should put him down into 59s. It does, 59.1, so he's on the cusp of the 48s there. Our leading AM is on a 48.0 at the moment. Again, is the times at the moment. So Matt Scott is improving again, but not very much. Lots of invalid laps out there. What's happened to Chandler? He's gone back to the pits. Okay, who's setting good laps out there? Well, Johnny Woo actually has only got 2 of the best sectors. Chandler's a tenth quicker than him in sector 1, so there's a little bit of time to make up there. Johnny Woo is out on track. This is Daniel Dane who's improving. We've got lots of red laps. Let's see what Johnny Woo can do this lap, shall we? Chandler is out as well. Let's have a look at both of them as they set their laps. Feeling the competition is between those two here today. Oh dear, Johnny Woo going a little bit. Oh dear, no, that's not going to work out, is it? Johnny Woo's going to abandon that lap. What if he'll go for another one? Jenkins is off as well. That lets Chandler through. Good evening, afternoon, Melt. Yes, it's a bit quiet today. It is a bit quiet today, so. Still more than turned up to the Kyle Army 9 hours, so, you know. Swings and roundabouts. Right, so Chandler is improving. You can compare their best times. You see, Johnny Woo is fastest in 2 out of 3 sectors there. Chandler is improving. He's half a second up already, which... it's more than that. He's 6/10 up now. Let's keep an eye on this lap. That will very easily put him in front of Johnny Woo if he can maintain this pace. He is a second up at the moment. Oh, don't get in the way, don't get in the way. No, good, good. Oh, no, that's cost him a lot of time. Getting stuck behind the Mercedes there. Is that Scott? He has lost all of his advantage. He's got it in him. He's going to cross the line without improving. I think 48.3. See if he can do it again.
Red badges, 2 minutes left. White and silver badges, we line up at pit exit.
Seems wide through there. He's not improving, but that does mean that now Johnny Woo is improving. They're both out there. They're both fighting for it. Johnny Woo currently 4/10 up on his 48.0. That's a very good point, Dane. Kygo does play on a controller. You'll know how OP he is. I feel a promotion to Pro for Season 5 is probably on the cards. So he is still 2 tenths up. Johnny Woo is 3 tenths up as well. They're fighting tooth and nail, these two. Oh no, where's Chandler off to? Okay, right, well, let's leave him be. He's pulled off. Is he going to try and get out for another one, or is he calling it a day on that? He is improving. He's 2 tenths up. 48.0 before, and he crossed the line. Does he get into the 47s? He does with a 47.9. Excellent work. And now we wait for our pros. As is usual, Jamie Nuttall gets to the front of the queue. Rory skips the queue.
White and silver pit exit is over.
Rory just skips the queue
cars on hot lap still.
And pushes his way through. Fairly typical Rory Logue behaviour. There are 2 to watch in the pros though. It's 36. 36 is not on my screen. Oh yeah, John and Jenkins. So then, there we go. Nuttall gives Rory a flash and Rory lets him through. Right, so we're going to keep an eye on these 2. These will be our early benchmarks. Is that who's that behind them? Sam Fleety in the Audi behind them. He's going to be a good time. We've got to keep. We have got our Dyson. Our hot lap Dyson is on track today. As Jamie Nuttall starts his fast lap. Back while we're here, let's. We know that this is the comparison we're going to be looking for. Is these 2. Oh dear! That's not a good start for Nuttall. He's not invalidated his lap though. Amazingly. So it won't be, I can't imagine it being a blistering time, but it is still currently valid. Rory just behind him. They're on essentially the same bit of track. See if they both keep it on. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the track, so I've got to work out where everything is. Got the Bentley straight, Brundle, Nelson. And a fast right here of Bomb Hole. The never-ending Coram? What do we reckon? The sharp left of Murray's onto the start-finish straight. So what's Nuttall's benchmark time going to be? It is still a valid lap. Rory has invalidated his lap. A 46.3 for Jamie Nuttall. Rory has invalidated. Who else is next going to cross the line? Smoggy Fleety is out there. He was next. He has also invalidated. Smoggy has crossed the line with a 48.3, so he managed to keep it on the track. Lance is back across the line next, but he has invalidated. It was a 49.2, but it doesn't count. Jamie Nuttall is improving. We saw him go off early on, so we're not surprised if he does improve. Everyone else has invalidated their laps. Next to cross the line is, in fact, Jamie Nuttall. Everyone else has crossed. They're all in a big group. You can see on the track map there, they're all in roughly the same place. Hello Garbador, hello Ninja, hello Breakspear. Hello Ghost Pepper, hello Pup, hello everyone else. I've missed you. Even with 16 cars, only 8 on track, we've still got enough going on to keep me busy. Not look at chat. Jamie Nuttall is improving a lot, half a second up. Smoggy is also improving significantly. His time wasn't, I wouldn't call his previous time representative. So we'll see something better out of him soon, I'm sure. Jamie Nuttall is the next across the track, across the line. It was a 46.3 and he does a 45.9, the first man to dip into the 45s. Next across the line was Sam Fleety with a 46.2. Rory Logue is out there. He's finally got a lap into the 46.5, so he's down in third. Smoggy's put himself into fourth with a 46.8. Cola is about to cross the line as well. Lance should be valid. And he goes up into fifth. Okay, so we've got a bit of a break again. They're still in the same order. Nuttall is the next across the line. And they're all pretty close together, so we have to keep an eye. It's going to happen fast. So we go with our times. Jamie Nuttall with 45.9. Fleety with a 46.2. Rory Logue with his 46.5. Smoggy with a 46.8. And Lance with a 47.7. Dyson with a 48.2. We should see some more out of him. Fleety is in the Audi today. There you go. Quite a few BMWs out there today. 3 Porsches, which is a surprise. Jamie Nuttall is improving again. He's 3 tenths up. Rory is 4 tenths up. This man, hello. Welcome. And Nuttall does improve with a 45.5. The times are fully tumbling. Rory Logue is 3 tenths quicker out there at the moment. It pushes himself up in second, 46.2. Still 7 tenths of Jamie Nuttall's time there. No one else is improving. Bart, actually we haven't seen Bart all racing. Oh, where has he gone? He's pushed himself there up into fourth. We just saw it, just missed him across the line there and drawing himself up into fourth. That's excellent. 46.8 for him. We've got 4 drivers in the 46s. Jamie Nuttall being the only driver to push himself into the 45s. He is out again. Feels that there's still more to be made. Sam Fleety is out as well. He, I think, has just come out of the pits, so he's going to start a hot lap in a second. I don't think anyone else out there is on a hot lap at the moment. Oh, S-Man, which one are you? You Scott Town. Aha. Yeah, not great. Not gonna lie, not great. But it's a small enough field, it's a new enough race for everyone else that there's definitely opportunities to be had. There will be mistakes, there will be opportunities to make up positions. We're following here. Liam Gilo is out on a lap. We haven't seen him before. He is right behind. Let's check on him. He is going fast. Oh dear. Oh, that's not going to help. And he's still valid. he's managed to keep it on the track. It's not going to be an amazing time with that little excursion, but it will still be fast. As he crosses the line, where does he go? Up into 6th place with a 47.5. Let's watch Fleety because he was the first of the new runners to start on this round of hot laps, but he is not improving. Bart is out and improving a little bit. We've got a lot of invalid laps out there. So Fleety is going to cross the line shortly, but it's not quicker. Behind him is Dyson, who was improving but has invalidated. Rory Logue is out there and improving. He is quite a way down the track though. Hello Tez. Rory remains a valid lap, but he's lost the advantage that he had. Liam Gilo is improving quite significantly, actually. He's going to cross the line in just a second. And oh no, he was over a second up, which would have dragged him 2 places up. So let's hope he can do a solid lap the next time round. Rory Logue's next across the line. He's 2/10 up. It's not going to be enough to topple Nuttall, but if he can get himself into the 45s, he'll only be the second man to do so. There's potential here to be a 45.9, even 45.8 if he keeps this up. And more than that. And he crosses the line with a 45.6. That's much closer. Much closer. Jamie Nuttall's going to be sweating a little bit with that one. Dyson is out and improving a lot. This should make him 2 or potentially 3 places if he gets the hammer down. And it does, pushes him up to 6th with a 47.1. So we've got two drivers in the 45s, 3 in the 46s, 3 in the 47s. So Fleety is out and improving a wee bit. Stick with Dyson, he is improving at the moment and potentially the only one. We've only got 1 minute 50 left, so there's little chance out there. If you haven't already started a lap, it's too late to start 2 in. Dyson is improving a little bit, not enough to jump Smoggy. Oh, and he's invalidated, so no. Is staying where he is. Jamie Nuttall is out and he is currently not doing any better. Smoggy is improving. That's an odd corner, that one, isn't it? He's no longer improving. Fleety, everyone is there or thereabouts. mentioned, the 45.5 from Jamie Nuttall is not going to be beaten today. Nobody is improving, and we have got 38 seconds left. There we go, and Jamie Nuttall pulls it into the pits. So, there we have it. Cola is out there and improving. We've actually still got Cola on the track. Lance, he is still going. He is improving. It's potentially not enough to make up another place. Oh dear, and he has invalidated, so that is going to be it for today. Sam Fleety is still on a hot lap, but he is not currently improving. Okay, oh dear, there we go, right. Okay, that was that session, that was the qualifying, that is over. Let's go through the times. So, Jamie Nuttall in first with a 1:45.5, Rory Logue second, 45.6. Sam Fleety in third, 46.2. Bart in fourth with a 46.8. Smoggy in fifth with a 46.8 as well. Dyson with a 47.1. William Gilo 47.5, and Lance with a 47 something. It just went away. Thanks, Gabe. Following that, we've got Johnny Woo. Then we've got the AMs, Johnny Woo, Kygo Chandler in 10th, Daniel Dane in 11th, Jalen Jenkins 12th, Tom Siegel 13th, Matt Scott 14th, and Scott Town in 15th. Right, we will just prepare for the race. So they've got a couple of minutes to get themselves sorted out. We've got a few things to change from our end. Ralph the Law, hello, thank you. Right, so yeah, we're lining up on the grid. We've got a full formation lap. Now, a few minutes just to get themselves ready. We will keep an eye on. We will keep an eye on the front of the AMs and the front of the pros here. You're coming to chill out, new to ACC. We've got a lot of common sense in this league. We've only got 15 on track today, but we usually have. Oh, there's 40 something signed up to the league. Quiet day. It's a new track for us. We'll be getting going very shortly. So yeah, as we go around for one formation lap, Jamie Nuttall will be leading the round. We need to keep an eye on Jamie Nuttall and Rory Lowe. We hope that Rory can put some pressure on Nuttall, at least at the start. Smoggy's in there as well, so he'll sneak in. Bart's done well to get himself up into 4th there. And Fleety's always quick as well. Nuttall's had a very good start every race so far this season, so it'll be interesting to see if somebody can put some pressure on him. If Rory doesn't manage to pressure Nuttall from behind, then he is going to get squeezed by Fleety. Fleety is not going to let him run off on his own. Bart's a very solid and consistent driver behind that as well. In the AMs, I wouldn't be surprised to see Kygo, Chandler, make some early moves on Johnny Woo. There's plenty of opportunity, even with a smaller field today. There's plenty of opportunity for things to happen. Right, they're just about getting ready to start. And Nuttall's gone off on his own. Rory's forgotten what to do. Here we go. So as the AMs are released, we'll keep an eye here on the front. Yeah, 1 lap to get some heat into the tyres and the brakes. Followed by a rolling start. So let's learn corner names together. That's Montreal. Should easy left of Palmer here. Another hairpin. A hairpin there of Agostini. Next up is Hamilton on the left hand. I believe that right hand's called Oggies, which is a very strange name. Following another right hand into Williams. That's here. Then we have the Bentley Straight. Oh dear, where's Bart going? Oh, that's not good for Bart. That's not good at all. He's going to have damage. He'll be able to get himself back into position. Oh, he's still in position, so that's alright. But now he's going to start the race with damage. That's not great. He's had to do the last few races with damage on his car. Not always his fault, but that one... hard to blame on anyone else. In our league we have a safety car, so if there's a big incident in the first couple of laps, then we have a safety car that will come out. It will allow those involved in the incident to pit, but not suffer quite as badly. And it means we don't have to do a restart. Right, okay, so they're lining up together. They're getting ready to go. We will go green once they go across, once they're all on the straight. We'll keep an eye on both of these viewpoints here. See if there's any action down in the AM classes. Keep your ears open, we'll get told when it's time. Is our safety car in the pits? There we go, and we're off. Rory is keeping Nuttall occupied there. Dyson going backwards behind. Nuttall does squeeze in behind Nuttall, but they've both gone off. They just allow Fleety to squeeze through. The AMs are getting away cleanly. Bart has dropped, but is making out some places. Nuttall going backwards. Fleety has managed to run away there at the start. That's excellent news for him. What has happened to Jamie Nuttall? Where is he? He is further down the back, currently in 5th. Being chased down there by Liam Gilo. All clean for the AMs at the back. Kygo has gone backwards. He's lost a place off the start there, but Johnny Woo is currently staying as the leading AM. So Jamie Nuttall, the biggest loser in the first corners there. Let's see him try and fight his way back up. He's fighting now with Sam Fleety, which is allowing Liam Gilo to get involved behind as well. So they're 3 abreast here. There's Bart with his damage, and Dyson is making a move there on Bart. Oh dear, and Fleety, oh no, it's Gilo. Liam Gilo spins. He's tapped at some point there, and he spins off. He has always had bad luck, does Liam Gilo. That's not great for him. Let's put him to the back. Let's have a look at... Have we got another fight going on? All sorts of things going on track at the same time here. We're trying to keep up with them. Tom Scott, we've got an accident down the back. Matt Scott was off track. He is now in last. It's allowing Scott Town through there. Jamie Nuttall, let's keep an eye on him. He is trying to fight back with Fleety. He's got a good run on him here. This could be a chance. Not quite enough, I don't think. There's a tight group just behind him. Behind them with Dyson at the front of it. They're all very close together, all chasing each other down here. So, who else have we got? Jamie and Kohler's managed to get himself up there into 6th. That's Smoggy, not Fleety. You are correct, it is. Smoggy with the American flag. What's Fleety wearing today? Fleety has disappeared. In the lead, isn't he? Fleety took advantage off the line. Jamie Nuttall's still bothering Smoggy here. Johnny Woo is making some moves back here with his teammate Dyson in front of him. Sam Fleety sets the fastest lap out front, 46.8. We're interested to see what happens here with these two because they are teammates. Johnny Woo is the AM and Dyson is the pro. And this is the order they should be in, but will they have a fight? And Chandler has got past Jenkins. Oh! A bit of a bash there from Liam Gilo. Who does have the worst luck, but that looked a bit risky there. Bash to see if they're going to be keen to get back past him. So we've still got fights going up and down. Nuttall still pressuring Smoggy there. It's 0.3 between them. We've got Kygo here chasing down Bart. So Bart's gone backwards quite a lot. Johnny Woo's done really well. Oh no, Bart's off the track. He has that damage from earlier. The pit window is opened. We'll see if any of the damaged cars decide to pit early or not. Bart is moving off track, I think. He's letting people through. He must have some serious damage. He does. That's really unfortunate. That's where he went off before. Okay, so he is gonna, I would assume, try and drag that back to the pits if he can. Let's see what's happening up front. So that's released Lance a little bit. Taking the pressure off Johnny Woo as well. So Rory is sticking with Fleety up front. Nuttall is sticking with Smoggy here. They're the two big fights we're going to have to keep an eye on early on. Wouldn't particularly say anybody is out of position here. They're all equally capable of leading this race. Nuttall does look like he's getting a little frustrated there behind Smoggy. Rory is just sticking with Bleety. He's not as close. Oh, that was very wide there for the Porsche. We've still got a big group of the AMs. They're all still together behind Kygo. Dyson is catching up here with Johnny Woo, and he has gone past. That's because, no, Dyson has, oh dear, Dyson is off and damaged. Oh, and J-Fresh, I believe, is off with him as well. Okay, so those two will be going round probably to go and get that damage repaired. That leaves Kohler to run away. He was getting bothered by Dyson behind him. Let's have a look. So Rory is still here behind Bleety. Nuttall appears to have dropped off of Smoggy a bit. Let's see what that looks like on track. No, it's still pretty close. Is this the corner he gets wrong for it? No, he's going around the outside. Can he? No, he can't make it stick around the outside of that corner. That was a very bold move there. He would have needed a bit more speed to make that carry. Stay in front round that corner there. We definitely need to be keeping an eye on. Oh, side by side, and he does. He squeezes it through. He squeezes through. Can he maintain it? He does keep it through the next corner. I think that's the move done. Smoggy's not going to let him get away with it. He's going to keep the pressure on him. Let's keep an eye. And he does. He goes to the inside. And he's got himself in there, but it's not enough. It's not quite enough to... You can't scare Nuttall off like that. You can try, but it won't work. That was Nelson that they went through there, I think. That has released Nuttall a little bit. He holds 0.7 of a second off already. Let's quickly see what's happening up front. Rory is still sticking with Bleety there. Bleety keeping his head cool, getting on with it, and staying out in front. Let's have a quick look at our AMs. So Chandler's up front. Actually, Johnny Woo's in front of the AMs. So it's this group of AMs with Chandler at the front of it. He's second for the AMs at the moment. Yeah, let's there is. Track Max got predictions on it, which is not... I don't actually want that turned on, but I can't turn it off. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we can see a bit better about what's actually happening out on track. Rory Logue is getting closer. We're 8.3 away. Oh, that's not going to help hitting the sausage that hard, but he is fast through there. Let's see if we can find out what happened. So we are settling down. Rory is just going to keep chasing Fleety here. We go further down the field. Nuttall has pulled nearly 2 seconds on Smoggy now. He's got 7-ish seconds to try and catch up with this battle in front of him. So it's Sam Fleety still out front. Rory Logue right on his tail. Jamie Nuttall 6-7 seconds behind him. Smoggy 2 seconds back. Lance another 5 seconds. Johnny Wu 1.5 seconds behind that. Liam Gilo very close, in fact, to that battle to Johnny Wu in front of him. There's some pressure going on behind them as well. Liam Gilo's looking like he's ready to make a move here on Johnny Wu in front. Fleety is still holding on. They've got Kohler in front of them, so that they're actually dragging themselves closer, I think, to Kohler in front. It could turn into a 3-way fight very shortly. We can see Jamie Nuttall just in the distance there. New fastest lap there for Jamie Nuttall. So he released. He has been released and he was smashing those times. Ninjito edging closer and closer to Johnny Wu there. But we've seen it's clearly very difficult to overtake here. Not impossible, but it's difficult. We are 15-ish minutes into this race. As predicted, Dyson, Bart and Scott are all pitted. I imagine to get their damage fixed. So we may still get to watch Bart fight his way up through the ranks, as we have done a couple of times before. He can sometimes end up with a bad start early on and then have to fight his way through. He did some excellent defending last week, and Rory is through. Is he going to make it stick? He is. Oh, but he goes very wide there, which allows Fleety to potentially come back at him. Not quite enough. Oh, what a bit of oversteer there. All of these little mistakes could aid Fleety in taking it back, but no, it looks like Rory is through. And he's going to keep that P1 for now. We see Nuttall closing in behind. And another fastest lap for Jamie Nuttall. Oh, that's not going to help Fleety going off like that. So that battle is resolved for now. We'll just see what's going on up here with these two. And Gio gets through. He manages to squeeze past Johnny Woo there, so that's going to release him. I think once he is in clear air, he's going to disappear off as well. Johnny Woo's not letting him go away easy. He's keeping the pressure on. So that's it, that's Liam Gilo. He has got 6 seconds in front of him. Sam Fleety is going back at Rory in front. Rory has not been allowed to scamper off. Every shot, there's just Jamie Nuttall edging closer and closer every lap to this battle. As long as these two keep slowing each other down, that's all good news for Jamie Nuttall behind. The field, as you can see on the map, the field is very spread out now. You've got lots of pairs going on. We haven't got a pack. We'll flick down through the field. We'll be ready to switch back to this fight if anything changes. Up front, hold on, Johnny Woo is doing another run on Liam Gilo, a bit further down. This is for 6th and 7th. That's Kohler in front of them. In, they are getting closer to Lance in front. John Nuttall's gap, so we'll go through. We'll go from the top. We've got Rory Logue still out front with two behind him. Here's Mr. Sam Fleety. 5 seconds behind them. Getting ever closer. Here's Jamie Nuttall. Behind that is Smoggy in 4th. Now, behind him on track, I think that's probably Dyson behind him on track, but Dyson is a lap down. The position 5, Lance. We've got Liam Gilo in 6th. And Johnny Woo behind him. These two, I thought Liam Gilo might scamper away a bit quicker than this, but he is not as of yet. So Johnny Woo in 7th. Next behind them, our current championship leader, Chandler, who's 2nd in the AMS at the moment, so it's still a good result for him. There's a good 9 seconds though to Johnny Woo in front. Behind him, Scott Town in the BMW, Bart's teammate. 10th, Daniel Dane. The lovely Tic Tac BMW. His teammate Niels Cool is not in the race today. Jay Fresh, Jalen Jenkins in 11th. He's keeping Daniel Dane honest in front of him. There could be some action here. Oh no, and Fleety is off. Fleety is off, which has allowed Jamie Nuttall through into 2nd. That's a shame. We're going to do this. So what happened with Fleety? Oh dear, oh no, oh no, don't, and he hits the wall as well, so there's damage there for Fleety. That's going to be a pain. I wonder if we'll see him pit in shortly to get that repaired. So now, Jamie Nuttall has Rory to chase down. That means Rory's been freed, though. He doesn't have to defend anymore. Jalen Jenkins is really pressuring Bart here, so let's keep an eye on that. We've got Liam Gilo, in fact, working hard on Derek Kohler in front of him. He has managed to drop Johnny Will a bit. And Jalen Jenkins goes into the pits. That's quite early. So his fight there has ended for now. We'll keep an eye on Liam Gilo here. And his fight with Kohler. So Jimmy Nuttall now 6 seconds behind Rory. Sam Fleety 7 seconds behind him. So our top three, in fact, that has dropped Fleety into the clutches there of Smoggy. Again, we've got another 2 fights going on. We've got lots of Audis this season, so there's always going to be an Audi in every fight. And Smoggy has got past Fleety. Let's see if we can see what happened. Oh, Fleety goes wide. I mean, that's probably from the damage. And in fact, yes, we can see from the board while we're watching this, Fleety has pitted. Not a surprise. Liam Gilo's still chasing down Kohler here. We're going to start seeing more pits. Chandler is pitted as well. We've still got this fight here. Nuttall is now only 5 seconds behind Rory Logue. Let's see if we can. So out front, you keep an eye on what's happening with Rory and Nuttall. You can see Nuttall was, well, Rory was 8/10 slower, if you want to say it that way around, than Nuttall on that last lap. So he is really, really closing in on him. That would be better if we... What happens if we do this? No. Swap that. Do that. Alright, so Rory has responded to that. Was 1/10 quicker in the previous lap. We'll keep an eye on that. We've got this fight going on here. Still with Liam Gilo and Kohler. Bart, let's give a quick check. Bart is making a move here on Jenkins. Keep an eye on Nuttall as he chases down Rory in front of him. Bart goes wide. Does it mean he can cut back on the inside? He does not. Not today. We'll come back to that point. Bart here now fully repaired. He has pitted. He's going to struggle a bit later on with tyres compared to those around him. But oh, and a little bit of oversteer there. He had to back out to correct that, which has allowed Jay Fresh to get away unharmed. Liam Gilo has fallen away from Kohler a bit in front, as Bart has as well. And Rory load pits, which allows Nuttall through. Oh, and not a great stop. So Nuttall is carrying on in first. I'm keen to see where they come out relative to each other. Rory is... still in the pits. So the question is, when is when is Nuttall going to pit behind him? Gilo has got past Kohler. Did that happen? Rory is now out of the pits. Oh no, Kohler goes off. Unfortunate, that's very unfortunate. That was a very easy overtake there for Liam Gilo. So, Nuttall out on his own at the moment. We've got Smoggy 12 seconds behind him. Rory is the real competition here. Oh, very hard, he missed it, but very slidey there for Liam Gilo. We need to keep an eye on when we think Nuttall pits. And where that is going to bring Rory out. Nuttall doesn't pit this lap. Smoggy is in. Getting past the lapped traffic there. That is Scott Town, he's just come out the pits. So we've 5 drivers left to pit. Smoggy currently in the pit. Dyson appears to be off again. I assume Rory's going to get through past Smoggy. He is. Miss Fleety has pitted as well. Let's wait for the times to update. Where Smoggy is. Smoggy is coming out of the pits now. He comes out into clear air by the looks of it. Is Nuttall going to pit on this lap? And how is that going to compare to Rory when he comes out? Well, that's does he pit? We've got to keep an eye on. Johnny Woo is in a fight at the moment. He does pit, so Nuttall is into the pits. Let's quickly keep an eye on this Johnny Woo and Diet Cola fight. We'll switch back to Nuttall as when he leaves. We'll keep an eye on Rory here. See where he is on the track. Jalen Jenkins is off track down at just before Montreal. And they both pit. Kohler and Johnny Woo both pit. Which leaves Liam Gilo out in front at the moment. Now, where is he going to... Where is Nuttall going to come out relative to Rory? This is a long pit. I don't think he had damage. The 50-something second pit time. There comes Rory along the start-finish straight. Nuttall is coming out now. It was about a 5-second gap. He managed to stay get in front even. Oh, that pushes Rory off. Oh no. Rory goes off onto the grass. He was squeezed a bit there, but there was all that fair. We'll have a look at that again in a second. But that leaves Nuttall plenty in front. Let's watch that again. Nuttall's got the inside line there. Rory just goes off on his own. That's unfortunate. He disappears into the grass, which leaves Nuttall plenty of room out front. So, will he continue to run away with it? Our actual on-track leader at the moment is Liam Gilo, but he is yet to pit. Everyone else has pitted. The Johnny Woo and Kohler fight is continuing after their pit stops. It looks like it's left a bit of extra space for oh yeah, so after the pit stop there, Johnny Woo is not as close to Kohler as he was before. We've got Liam Gilo leading at the moment. We're going to assume he's going to pit soon, unless he's on some kind of contra strategy here. He is our on-track leader. The de facto leader is currently Jamie Nuttall, who is still 3 seconds ahead of Rory, following an overtaking. He made up 5 seconds in the pit stop phase. We'll keep an eye on Liam Gilo for a bit here, see if he goes into the pits. Everyone else has a fairly big spread throughout the rest of the field. Liam Gilo is a very good driver. He's had very bad luck over the previous cracked seasons. Good to see him back on track and doing well. We did have an early spin, but at the moment he is the de facto leader, and he has got 34 seconds on Jamie Nuttall. Let's have a look at our... I mean, the pit loss time is, gosh, around 32, 35 seconds. Looking at some of them, Bart had a 48 stop, but he had a lot of damage. So we were just being told that Rory was 54 seconds behind Nuttall, so that's the total lost time. Yeah, we got kind of stop time of 30 something stop time and a 22 something second pit lane time. So that potentially puts Gilo down into 4th as it stands. Let's keep an eye on this. Where are we on track? Okay, is he going to pit this lap as we come around Coram? A sharp left of Murray's. Watch out for the sausage. Are we going to pit this lap? No, we are not. Johnny Woo maintaining that 1.5 second gap to Kohler. Lance in front of him. Bart a bit further down is doing some work. He is closing the gap on Chandler in front of him. fastest lap for Jamie Nuttall there. The 46.3. I wonder if he'll end up with a 45 before the end of that race. William Gilo here. Still yet to pit. He's maintaining his gap, so he's not losing time by staying out at the moment. We'll see if he does, if and when he pits. Well, Johnny Woo is still chasing down Kohler. There's 1 second behind. He's still 1 second behind Kohler. Other gaps are fairly big at the moment. There's 5.5 seconds between Rory and... Oh, we just caught Rory with a bit of an oversteer moment there. He keeps it going though. Rory doing drift mode today by the looks of it. He's forgotten that he's not rallying. It looks like Liam is finally pitting. We'll keep an eye on where he comes out. He should come out close to Smoggy. Let's see where Smoggy is on track now. We've got another pitter. Who's pitting there? Dyson's pitting again. Matt Scott is in the pit as well. I assume Matt Scott is retiring. We've got 2 Audis here. Liam Gilo and Smoggy, both Audis. Johnny Woo is closing his gap. We'll see Smoggy is down the start-finish straight and Gilo is still in the pits. I'm not sure what Dyson's doing in front of him. Dyson's struggling to get into his pit box by the looks of it. This is a very long stop for Gilo. What's going on here? This is a very, very long stop. And is he down? No, he's nowhere near Smoggy now. Smoggy has disappeared. We've got Johnny Woo is making up time here on Kohler. Oh, and Gilo has retired, I believe. He has. We're down to 14 runners at the moment. There's 21 minutes left in this race. So we still have got some fights going on. Johnny Woo is chasing down Kohler here. We've got back marker to get past. We're using for a tow at the moment. It's Tom Siegel. He should be letting through given an opportunity. There is a very large bouncing... I'm not sure that's really what happens with tyre walls, but okay. We'll keep following Johnny Woo here in 5th. Let's see what Kygo is up to a bit further down. No, further up, sorry. Because he is chasing down... He is chasing down Bart in front of him. We've got Johnny Woo here chasing down the Porsche of Lance. And we can also see from Bart's rear wing, Kygo chasing him down. Bart did an excellent job of defending, I think in fact it was from Chandler last week in Misano. He held him off for a huge number of laps. We'll see if Bart can manage that again today. Matt, these are the two main fights that are happening right now. Well off in the background there. Wu is getting ever closer here.
The lap 17 incident between car 14 and 69 has been noted.
There we go. Noted by the stewards. We know what that means. John Roos, he's side by side here with Lance. Martin has rather run away from Kygo behind him, but these two are keeping it going. The Mercedes does have incredible traction out of the corners. It always has. And Porsche's fast. Cola's a very fast driver, so looks like Dyson is off track again potentially. In fact, actually, these two fighting has allowed Sam Fleety to get involved. So we're 3 in this fight now. General's going to make another move here. And Johnny Weed does get past Cola quite easily in the end. He was a long way ahead. Oh, Cola goes wide, which lets Fleety through as well. So that battle there has been resolved. Fleety is going to keep chasing it down. Woo, I imagine. Fleety, in fact, very close to Johnny Woo. Will Wu manage to set some better times and pull away now that he's in clear air? He's having to defend. Fleety looks like he's got a good run through that corner, and he has, and Wu goes wide, and that lets Fleety through as well. All change. Fleety's made up 2 positions in a very short period of time, but surely Wu, no, he's not enough to fight back out of that corner. But good lap for Fleety there. Off track for Wu. Is that going to allow Lance to catch him up a little bit? I don't think this battle here is fully resolved. Fleety so far is the one who's made the most out of it. He's got 13.5 seconds in front of him to Smoggy. He's got some work to do if he wants to make up another place. Cola here at the rear end is sticking with this fight. That one. There's not much in it. You can still see all 3 cars very clearly just in front. John Wu's got that out of his rear view mirror. Sam Fleety sees all 3 behind him as well. Let's have a look at so this is both ends of this little train. The gaps have opened up. 1.5 to 2 seconds now. Smoggy is, I think, closing on Rory a little bit. Oh no, who's that off? And that's Matt Scott. Raced past him as he's off track. He's currently in 13th. I believe we've lost Dyson at some point, so we're down to third. No, Dyson is still on, but he is in the pits again. But still, let's have a look. 2 pit stops for Dyson. I'm being told that Dyson has actually managed to blow his engine up. So the most 2 recent retirees, Dyson has managed to blow his engine, and which I didn't know was a thing, but it is a thing. And Liam Gilo's fuel pump apparently did not fill his car with any fuel. As I said, that leaves us here with just 13 runners. 13 minutes left. Oh, Chandler has got past Bart somewhere. Hold on. Oh dear. As Fleety goes wide there, it's not going to enough to make too much of a difference. Let's have a look at what happened with Bart if we can. Oh no, not again. He manages to avoid damage, I think. He has, but that's what's let Chandler through. So he's taken himself off. And that's lost him 7th position, allowed Chandler through to take 7th. We go back up to our fight here. Keep an eye on Fleety. They're all still staying about together. Cola's got the gap with Wu down to 1 second instead of 2, but it's all very, very close together. Bart is catching back up to Chandler. Oh no, that Wu going wide. Is that going to allow Chandler through? Not Chandler, sorry. Lance through. Not enough, but it's put him right on his tail. We can see Fleety here. That's going to allow Fleety... It's given Fleety 3 seconds. This is the fight we've got to keep an eye on here. And... Oh, that's getting very tight there. But Johnny Wu maintaining that position, keeping getting that traction down, getting out the corners quick. But yeah, you will be glad to see the back of his face. He's had a horrible time here. He's got his gap down to 1.5 seconds. Smoggy is still 10 seconds-ish, so there's no change there. Oh, Wu goes wide again. Somebody else has gone off there. Oh, that's Fleety. Oh no, Fleety's gone off, which has allowed these two back through again. So Fleety having... And in fact now, well, they've all swapped places. They've gone back to where they were at the start. We've all swapped back round. We've got Kola in front. While I was watching Fleety there, let's watch Wu happens with Wu here. Oh, Wu goes off as well, and Fleety, and that allows Kola through. Fleety does the worst out of it. So they've all swapped back over again. Lance is now 4th. Wu is 5th, and Fleety's 6th. Are we going to see them change back over again? Is there enough time? There is 10 minutes left in this race. Is there enough time for Fleety to try and close that gap back up again? We know that Johnny Wu's going to keep pressuring Kola here. These two have been very evenly matched today. We do have, you can just see him there lurking in the background. We'll keep an eye on Bart here, who is He doesn't look like he's got too much in the way of damage. Car looks okay, so he's going to keep pressuring Chandler in front of him. Let's keep an eye on Fleety because he's going to want to be fighting his way through here. Kohler is now the one in front. So we can see Johnny Woo behind him by doing that. There's been lots of off tracks today. Lots and lots of off tracks. It's a new track for the league, so I think we're just suffering from a lack of track experience. BT he's 5 seconds behind now. I think we're going to see, unless these two make a mistake again. I struggle to see Fleety catching up with them much more. With only 8 minutes left to go. But Johnny Woo and Kohler have had to fight for this whole race so far. They have not. Whereas Nuttall and Logue, yeah, they've had a few fights, but they've been able to kind of settle down and get into a groove. These two have been fighting for a long time now. At this point, they're both going to be probably pretty tired from that. Scott pulls over, lets them through. The gap's opened up again a little bit, so let's go and have a look. It's looking very much like another Jamie Nuttall win here today. Behind him, Rory Logue, coming 23 seconds behind him. There's a big old gap there. Smoggy, another 10 seconds behind that. Smoggy at the moment, Jamie Nuttall and Rory being first and second is how they started. Hello, Jackie. Hello. Smoggy has made 2 places up from the grid. Next in 4th position is Lance here, who he made 4 positions from his start. He's doing very well. He's still being chased by Johnny Woo behind him. In 5th, who also has made up 4 places. Sam Fleety is currently down in 6th. He has lost 3 places from where he started. And right behind him, 19 seconds behind him is Chandler, the current leader. He started in 10th, so he has made up 3 places. Bart in 8th has lost 4 places off the start. Daniel Dane in 9th has made up 2 places. Jan Jenkins letting Jamie Nuttall through there. Jan Jenkins is currently in 10th, has made 2 places from the start. Scott Town in 11th has made up 4 places. Tom Siegel 12th, he's made up 1 place. Matt Scott, currently in 13th, has made up 1 place as well. Right, let's keep on Johnny Woo. 5 minutes left in this race. These two still going at it.
Pitching window is now closed.
Oh, Dyson, I heard you blew up your engine. Is that true? If so, how? Pretty impressive if he did. I didn't even know it was a thing. So I'm impressed. Quick downshifts and not the play. Well, there we go. Pro tips from our very own Dyson. So Johnny Woo keeping Kohler honest in front of him. He's not letting him run away. Fleety is now 7.5 seconds behind them, so I think he's lost his mojo. He's not coming back for this one. Bart with another off track. I think. Nope. Nope. I was misinformed by the control hit. Right, so this has been the only fight for quite some time. There's not much going to happen up front. Rory Logue is again. Oh, Rory off track. What happened there? Oh, he's drifting again. He's still playing the rally games. But that now leaves Jamie Nuttall a full 27 seconds in front. We've got 2 or 3 laps left today, 2.5 minutes-ish. Johnny Woo wants to get this move done. He needs to do it soon. Well, keep an eye because we've had last-minute position changes. Back, what was it? Back at Brands Hatch, Smoggy and Fleety position changing across the line. Mazzano, we had a position change at the end as well. Nuttall had a very bad start. You're right. That turn one, it was a very bad start for Nuttall. He was down to 4th or 5th at one point. He's fought his way back, had a very good pit stop, which put him in front of Rory Logue. Poor Fleety had an excellent start, and then a couple of offs have really, really cost him. Something has happened with Johnny Woo. He is now 4 seconds behind Lance in front of him, so that has now been resolved as well. So once again, stellar drive from Nuttall here. He wasn't allowed to run away with it from the start. He had to fight his way back after a poor start and good starts from those around him. Once again, his consistency has won him the race. No dramas. He's kept it on track, kept it between the white lines. Put in consistent good times. When he needed to, he put in fastest lap after fastest lap.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you
One
can.
last lap here for Jamie Nuttall. 27-second lead now in front of Rory. I think a certain amount of it is Rory's made a few mistakes, which has cost him extra time. No doubt, I think even without those mistakes, Nuttall would have won today. He was clearly a lot quicker in hot lap mode in the qualifying than everyone else around him. And then he converts that into a solid drive on race day. So we are approaching the end of the lap here for Mr. Jamie Nuttall. He was probably hoping the first start of the race would have been a bit easier win than it was. But at least he had something to do this race, and he didn't run away with it from the start. Once again, Mr. Consistent, Mr. Jamie Nuttall takes the flag to win.
The leader has finished the race.
Congratulations, we've got Rory Logue behind him. Will be next across the line, but as you can see, there's quite a gap, and Rory is off in the last moments of the race. Is that going to be enough to let Smoggy through? Rory doing a bit of rallying there, making up a new line, and he's going to get away with it, but that really closed the gap there, so that gets Rory across the line in second. Smoggy goes across in third. Just behind them, Lance. He comes through Nelson and Brundle across the start-finish line. Oh, Nelson, that was Murray's even. And Kohler in fourth. Johnny Woo crosses the line in fifth. Our leading AM. Sam Fleety there in sixth. Chandler is going to cross the line soon. Second place for the AM drivers. It's just Chandler and Dane to finish. And Chandler crosses the line in seventh. And Dane is the last to cross the line in eighth. There we have it. So then that leaves Bart in ninth. Jalen Jenkins in 10th, Scott Town in 11th, Tom Siegel in 12th, Matt Scott in 13th, and Dyson down there in 14th. Let's go to this for now. There we go. Right, what a race. Even with 15 entrants, we still had plenty of battles to keep an eye on. We'll just wait a few seconds for the results to be
Car
confirmed.
69. You can't Tokyo here, sir. Chav.
There we go. Little Tokyo drift for Rory. Why are you... We'll just keep an eye. The results should be available shortly. Oh, there we are. So we can confirm the results for the pro drivers. Jamie Nuttall first, Rory Logue second, Smoggy third, Lance in fourth, Fleety in fifth, Bart in sixth, Dyson in seventh, and Liam Gilo in eighth. For the AM drivers, Johnny Woo was first, Chandler was second, Daniel Dane was third, Jalen Jenkins in fourth, Scott Town in fifth, Tom Siegel in sixth, Matt Scott in seventh. And that is Snetterton. That's race 4 over. We've got a week off next week. So we're, yeah, no race next week. The next race is Barcelona on the 19th of Feb. So yeah, Crack takes a week off next week. We return on the 19th of February. Same time, 2 o'clock-ish. Qualifying starts at 2 o'clock. Broadcast will start around 1:45. I reckon... Oh, you reckon? Rory will be doing some VARing. He usually does. So we'll go and send you over to watch him and see if there is any action. It was a very clean race, to be honest. I've been told there was no action from... There was no incidents from after 8 minutes in. So it's GG's, everyone. Cheers for watching. We are back in, as I said, 2 weeks' time with a race. My normal streams are Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. Mixture of City Skylines and Horizon Zero Dawn at the moment. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. I hope you catch you in 2 weeks' time. Good night.